How are y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record. Coming to you live from the studio in New York City. We're about to do another premiere draft, Outlaws of Thunder Junction, best of one on Magic the Gathering Arena. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. And more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/Dick Record. Link in the description where you catch streaming video games, leather crafts, and Magic the Gathering content and other sort of nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, I am ready. I'm ready. That was fast. Oh my god. Come on, last table. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Alright, there we go. Pack one, pick one. What are we getting? Let's check the... What is this? Fractured Identity or Stingerback Terror. Excuse me, what? What? Exile target non-land permanent. Each other player than its controller creates a copy token. A token that's a copy of it. That's amazing. And then there's Stingerback Terror, which is a 7/7 flying trampling creature that gets -1/-1 for each card in your hand, and you can plot it for 3. What the fuck? This is a sorcery, right? Jesus. I don't know. I think it's Fractured Identity, because Stingerback Terror, the problem with Stingerback Terror, right, is that it doesn't protect itself in any way, shape, or form. But it will end a game. Maybe we take the Stingerback Terror over the Fractured Identity. Yeah, let's take the Stingerback Terror. Doesn't put us in anything right now. We're not in anything, guys. It's just a flying 7/7. What's this? Cast it, exile, Cunning Coyote, Lazav, Aloe Alchemist. That's a really good one, actually. There's also an Eroded Canyon. Okay, so Stingerback Terror is actually really bad in the blue-red deck, because this wants you to keep your hand size small, and the blue-red deck is just like, let's churn spells and draw cards for free. So I think we're going to take the Aloe Alchemist, because I do like that this is... When it becomes plotted, target creature gets +3/+2 and trample until end of the turn, right? So it's like a nice sort of like sorcery speed. That's big. Hit them now. And it's just a nice 2/2, or sorry, 2-drop. That's a 3/2 trampler, I should say. Magebane Lizard's cute. Cunning Coyote's actually not bad. When it enters the battlefield, another creature you control gets +1/+1 and haste until end of turn. Actually, wait a minute. That plus Cunning Coyote, Stingerback Terror is actually like, oh, you hear that shit? Yip, yip, yip. And there's a great train heist. This is a wonderful modal card. Untap all creatures you control if it's your combat phase. There's an additional combat phase after this phase. Creatures you control get +1/+1 on first strike until end of turn. Choose target opponent. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to this player this turn, create a tapped treasure token. That's amazing. I'm taking that. We're heavy into red. I have a really good red start. Red start. I can't imagine not playing red at the end of this draft. Some really fun cards that are left are Intimidation Campaign, Vault Plunderer is nice, Mind Raider is pretty good if you want to splash for stuff, Mystical Tether's amazing, Eric's is way better than it looks, although the art's a little not too fond of that thing. But yeah, we're going to take the Great Train Heist. It's an instant spree card that essentially, because usually red wants to win win from combat, is essentially an extra turn spell for 4 at instant speed. There's a Ferocification, there's a Void Rend, there's a Negotiation. Let's see, quick draws, interesting. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and first strike until end of turn. Opponent's creatures lose first strike and double strike until end of turn. That said, I think the card I want to take here out of all of these is actually, it might be Raven of Fell Omens, it might be Snakeskin Veil. I think that they're both fantastic cards. Snakeskin Veil is like a nice combat trick that also blanks removal. Raven of Fell Omens is just a really good payoff in anything that wants to do crime, and you're going to do crime. You know, it's just it's just whether or not you're doing them on purpose. So I'm gonna take the Raven for now. Quoth the Raven, nevermore. There's a Hollow Marauder. That seems pretty good. Also a Razzle Dazzler. We're going to try to avoid blue-red. Because again, blue-red is like, let's cast 2 spells a turn. And let's also draw cards, right? A lot of the blue-red cards, the payoff cards are like, hey, this does this, and if this is the second thing that you've done this turn, draw a card. We want to keep our hand empty for Stingerback Terror, which means we're going to try to dump our hand as fast as possible. So we're going to take the Hollow Marauder. It says 7, but in Black-Red's theme is the Mercenaries, right? Yeah, Black-Red Outlaws. So Assassins, Mercenaries, Pirates, Rogues, and Warlocks. This is a rogue. It costs less from if you have more creatures in your graveyard, and it makes your opponent discard. I think that that's great. Let's see. Out of all of these, I think we want the Silver Deputy. No? This can help us fix. And it might be better. Well, let's see. We're not really... Let's see. Take the Fall is cute because it replaces itself. See, it draws you a card, right? Iron Fist Pulverizer is like a nice top of the curve, but it's a giant warrior. Whereas this is a mercenary, right? Which counts as an outlaw. I think we could take the Silver Deputy. It'll also help us if we need to fix later on. It'll help us to do that. Let's see. There's an Iron Fist Pulverizer. There's also a Binding Negotiation. There's a Spinewoods Paladin that I'm thinking about speculating on, right? And there's also a Throw that I'm speculating on here. Because green-red is like the big creature deck. And I feel like we're going to have a few big creatures. So let's take this Spinewoods Paladin. I think it's better than the Pulverizer. And I don't like Negotiation that much. Although... Hand Hate in this set's actually pretty good. Right, there's Thoughtseize and then there's this. And we could also target plotted cards. Let's take the Binding Negotiation. Screw it. Try to stay in our lanes, so to speak. Return the Favor is what? Copy target instant spell and also change its target. I think that that's unplayable. Let's take the Erinx. I think that's a fantastic card. If you saddle it, it gets first strike, so it's a 3/1 first striker. That's hard to block, and you scry one. So we're gonna take that. We're gonna speculate on that. There's a Rakish Crew. There's a Skullduggery. Those are both great cards. There's also a Trick Shot, which is cute. You know, it's cute. Let's see. I think we could take the Rakish Crew. It replaces itself with a 1/1, and then whenever we lose an outlaw, we drain our opponent. And I think that that's fantastic. Let's see. Magebane Lizard's not great. I'm going to take this Eroded Canyon over the Magebane Lizard because it commits a crime and it allows us to splash for blue if we end up in blue. Let's see. Phantom Interference is cool. This town ain't big enough. I like both of these cards, actually. We'll take this town ain't big enough just in case. There's a Jailbreak Scheme, and then there's a Quick Draw. I wouldn't mind a Quick Draw. It's a cute combat trick. First strike and +1/+1. So basically win combat. Let's take 1, but I don't think we're playing it. Corrupted Conviction's fine. Let's see. Primal Might. Woo, it's a fight spell. Longhorn's Sharpshooter is pretty good. Spinewood's Armadillo. Woo, it's a big boy. Alright, so Ward 3, 7/7. Reach. God damn. What a big lad. For 6. And you can discard it to gain 3 life and get a desert or a basic land. There's Botanical Sanctum as well. I'm going to take the Sharpshooter. When you plot it, it just kills something small. Right? I do like that. It helps us to empty our hand. And then later on, it's just a 3/3 with Sneaky Reach. Right? I think it's better than this thing. I don't think this town ain't big enough for us. Nor do I think we're going to be playing the Trained Arynx. So yeah, let's take that. Other cards that I wouldn't mind from this pack are the Discerning Peddler to help us put things away. And there's a Murder too, shit. I'm gonna take the Sharpshooter over the Murder. Murder's fine. Unfortunate Accident is pretty fine too. I think we could take that over anything else here. There's a Prickly Pear actually. That's one of the best cards in red. Is it better than Unfortunate Accident? For 4, this destroys target creature at instant speed. For 2, we need creatures. Let's take the Prickly Pear for now. This Unfortunate Accident's not going to wheel, but neither is this Prickly Pear. And this Prickly Pear is 2 bodies, 3 power, 3 toughness for 3. And I think that that's great. I would love this unfortunate accident. We're not going to get this gear red, unfortunately. It's kind of too far away from our current colors. And being Naya, Trash the Town would be great too. Skewer the Critics is also not going to wheel. But this Prickly Pear is actually fantastic. And these Mercenaries pumping up your other creatures so that you can like sneak in like a 5/2 sometimes is just nice. Because your opponent's not going to want to block it unless they have something expendable, you know? And it's just like, do I block that with like my 4/3? No, I don't want to do that. Now let's play Spot the Streamer. It's me. I'm the streamer. I'm sorry, everybody. I do think we have a pretty good deck so far. And I haven't seen anything that really makes me regret not taking, what's it called? Fractured Identity early. Although Fractured Identity is a hell of a card. It's a hell of a card. I don't think we could have played it in the last deck, though. Let's see. Ariette the Beguiler. Nope. Honest Rootstein. Nope. Discerning Peddler seems okay. I think Honest Rootstein's actually kind of fine. But the green cost is really the issue here. It's a 3/2, though. That Gravediggers for you? You know what? I think it's better than taking the Discerning Peddler. If we can get like some green sources in here, I think that this buying us a card back is actually really fine. Is fine, actually. As opposed to like Discerning Peddler, which is a 2/2 that loots. Yeah, let's take the Honest Rootstein. It's a lot of like... So the signposts in this set are so good, right? Like Rootstein being a Gravedigger that also makes your creatures cost that much less that's silly. There's a Tiny Bones. I'll take Tiny Bones. He wants to commit crimes. There's also an Irascible Wolverine. So Tiny Bones is a 1/1 Death Toucher. When he deals combat damage to a player, I can cast target non-land permanent from that player's graveyard, and mana of any type can be used to cast that spell. He's a 1/1 though. So that's the thing, right? Like sometimes your opponent's not going to want to block him, and sometimes they just go, well, I guess this Mercenary token gets you. We'll take Tiny Bones. He's great. I would have loved the Irascible Wolverine, but this is where we are. We're getting the Tiny Bones. Tiny Bones. His bones are so small. Look at them. They're so small. They're the smallest bones. They break easy. That sounds real messed up, actually. Sorry. Great Train Heist. Oh, God. We have a lot of weird stuff in here. Okay, so... There's another Desecrator. Buried in the Garden's pretty good. I'm not seeing any, like, good green fixing. Oasis Gardener's fine. I think we do take the Hollow Marauder here. Even though this is really for the black-green deck, I think that getting a 4/2 flyer later on in the game and forcing our opponents to either discard or getting a free card to draw. Like, let's say they only have lands to discard. They discard a land, so they still discard it, and then you still draw a card, right? It looks for a mana value 4 or greater card. And this looks like it's actually really good for Commander, too. Yeah. It looks like a Hollow Marauder. Top of the curve. Greed's Gambit's not playable. Consuming Ashes, though. Very playable. Exile target creature if it had mana value 3 or less, avail 2. This is how you get rid of Rakdos. If you've never played against Rakdos, it can give itself indestructible at will. So you have to exile it. Luckily, there's a exile target creature spell at common. Yeah, this is not good. Because, like, if your opponent destroys this, you know? And, like, it's not like these things have haste. Heartless Pillage, Gigapede, Throw from the Saddle, Highway Robbery. Do I want to take the Luxurious Locomotive? It makes treasures. And I think I like it better than Gigapede. And it's crew 1. So it makes treasures. It's crew 1. I think it's better than a Heartless Pillage, no? I don't know. Actually, ooh, you know what? I realized I probably should have... At knife point, there's our payoff. Okay, so I'm going to take at knife point, because everything that we have is probably a mercenary, or outlaw, right? We have mercenaries, rogues, and warlocks. So we're going to take at knife point. It also makes more mercenary tokens if we commit more crimes. which is why we're going to still play the Eroded Canyon. The Discerning Peddler is great here. Do I want the Conduit Pylon instead, though? I don't think so. Yeah, more crimes is more gooder. Welcome back, Fields. I think I'd rather have the Peddler than the Pylons, because this is a filter land, and I don't think we're actually playing Honest Rootstein. We just want some small creatures to get in there. There's an Abraded Bluffs, and I think I'll take that over these massive critters here, like Overzealous Muscle and Iron Fist Pulverizer. This is for the blue-red deck, very specifically. This one's for our deck, but I don't think we specifically want it here. Nothing great here, so I will speculate on a... not even that. Snakeskin Veil? I don't know. I'll take that. But yeah, you want... and so this one of the mechanics for this set, Feels Dry, is committing crimes. It's a game mechanic where you target your opponent or a creature or their discard pile. And they called it commit crimes. So early on, people were making jokes about like, oh, I guess in order to do well at the pre-release, I'm gonna deal some drugs during matches, or I better come strapped. You know, stuff like that. Skewer the Critics is great. There's an Ornery Tumblewag. I think that's great. Should we speculate on? It's the best card in this pack by far. In fact, it's so much better than everything else that we could take from this pack. Skewer the Critics is fine. I think we can take the Tumblewag and try to splash for it. I would love some green fixing. I think we can take the Tumblewag. But yeah, so it's called committing crimes. I think we could take the Tumblewag. This basically makes other creatures that much bigger. Yeah, I think we take that over like Skewer. The only crime you commit is hitting on women. Well, that'll happen. Alright, so none of these cards are good for us. There's a Buzzard. There's a Forlorn Flats. We have like so much fixing for white. I'm going to take this Pylon here, actually. I think we can get this to wheel the Overzealous Muscle, considering how many Overzealous Muscles and black and red cards were in the last pack. Although this Trick Shot looks pretty good, but we have a lot of removal. So, yeah, we're going to take this Conduit Pylon because it filters, and we're going to want to play the Tumblewag and probably still Honest Rootstein. Let's Honest Rootstein then. So we're going to take this for some fixing. This is unplayable. This Memory Vessel, don't even look at it. There's a green-red land, and that's probably the pick for us, baby. Nothing else is good in this pack. All the Iron Fist Pummeler's fine, but we're not going to really want to play that when we have two Hollow Marauders. Yeah, we're going to take the Bristling Backwoods. I mean, Feels Dry is the story of my life. Yeah, we're going to take the Bristling Backwoods. Because playing these lands acts as committing a crime because we damaged our opponent. Or targeted our opponent, rather. Fake Your Own Death is not it. There's a Prickly Pear. I'm going to take the Prickly Pear instead of the... Oh, no, we're not playing blue, so we don't want to take that. There's another Conduit Pylon. But we're going to take the Prickly Pear. It's just really good. This town ain't big enough. Yeehaw! Sorry. Yeah, Prickly Pear is for us. We like Prickly Pear. There's another Longhorn Sharpshooter. There's also an Irascible Wolverine. God damn. Alright, I think we have to take the Wolverine. Because it's card advantage, right? And we do need more card advantage in this deck. So we're going to take the Irascible Wolverine. We play it, it exiles the top card of our library, and we can play that card until our next turn. As much as I'd love another Longhorn Sharpshooter, as much as I would love that, we're taking the Wolverine. Wolverine! Taken for a ride! There's another Wolverine! Oh, and there's a Soured Springs. Balls. I gotta take the Wolverine, I'm sorry. It replaces itself. It's just too good here. Cruel Ultimatum! Woo! Or another Irascible Wolverine. It's Irascible Wolverine. Everybody shut up. I know. It's another Wolverine. Arr. Let's see. What's good here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I can't take any of these cards, so I'm just gonna rare draft here, right? Double check. No specifically red and or black cards. Yes. All right. We're just gonna rare draft the rare. Quick draw. I guess we could take the Gigapede, but I'm probably not playing it. Boombox is cute. There's the Overzealous Muscle, and there's a Forlorn Flats, which I think we just take here. How are we doing on creatures? We have a lot of creatures. Let's take the flats. Yeah, let's take the flats. It commits a crime. I can't tell you just how important it is for your lands to just go, oh, this land commits a crime. It's wild. It's wild. You get just to have like free value off of I play my land for turn. It advances the game state by dealing damage to your opponent. And it triggers anything that says, did you commit a crime? Which we want because we have at knife point, whenever you commit a crime, create a token. Yeah. I didn't get very many other things to do with that, but listen, we're gonna try the best that we can. Great Train Heist commits crimes. Quick Draw, we're probably playing one of these. Binding Negotiation probably still stays in the deck. Iron Fist Pulverizer, I guess, sure, playable in the deck. Tumblewag, I think we still play that. We have we have 3 green sources if I put a single forest in there. So I think that that's going to be fine. Honest Rutstein being a warlock also really helps. And the Tumblewag is just a Tumblewag. It's a... Look at that guy. Look how cute he is. Fake Your Own Death is probably better than Pulverizer, but I don't think we play it. Gold Rush. Again, we're not playing that. I like Gold Rush, but it's not for us. Does it give Trample too? It just gets +2/+2 for each creature you control, but it refunds you a mana by giving you a treasure. Oh, Scoured Springs, get on. Oh, whoever passed that to me is a dummy. I'm kidding. But yeah, free criming is great. We have again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands that just enter the battlefield, commit a crime. So that's like essentially 5 damage to our opponent, right? We do have to cut down on some cards. So let's look at this like this. We're going to separate the creatures from the non-creature spells. T-Cree. All right, so Train Heist, that's too good. Corrupted Conviction. I think we need the card draw here. Fake Your Own Death, I think, doesn't get played in this deck, actually. Rakish Kern at Knife Point are very good. This is removal. This is a big thing that can help us splash for our other stuff. So I'm going to get rid of Fake Your Own Death. The Silver Deputy lets us put one of these on top of our deck so that the next turn we can actually just crime. And I think that that's fantastic. Hey, what's up, Cyberlycan? Let's see. The Stingerback Terror is one of the reasons why we're in this deck, so we're keeping that definitely. I think I can get rid of the Ambush Gigapede. How many creatures do we have? We have 19. Yeah, get rid of 1 Gigapede. We'll get rid of 1 Pulverizer. We're going to keep these Marauders because these are amazing. 4/2 flyers that also force a discard and or draw you a card. You know, these draw you a card, and that you could plot them in case you want to have like more mana to actually spend on the cards. I think everything here is great. We might actually want to get rid of something like Binding Negotiation. Maybe it's the Locomotive. Did it put another force in there? It did. Okay. So we have 4 green sources, 8 and 8. That's pretty good for the red and the black sources. Yeah, let's get rid of the Locomotive. It was the only card that we had in that slot, but these Hollow Marauders are going to cost a lot less when as the game goes on. So I think that this is going to be fine. 41 cards again. 41 cards again. We're doing crimes, baby. So yeah, 41 cards. We're going to use at Knife Point for the deck art. Deck art. Here's our opponents. Verily, we will destroy them. Or not. I don't know. Who knows at this point. Let's see. So this is okay. Silver Deputy can help us get our next land. So we can keep this, actually. Play this. Ding him. When he falls and can't move. Is that in Revelations? It sounds so weird for me to say it like that. Is that in Revelations? Take action. Let's get... There's a green black one, right? No, there's not. There's a green black blue one. We don't actually need... We do need a black source, though, so let me get a black source. Corrupted Conviction. Alright. Geyser Drake. Okay, not great. That crimes immediately. Sure. No blocks. Drawing that. Playing this. Let's block this, and then no attacks. End turn. Because we want to draw into our next land. So if we draw our next land, I'm not going to play that. I'm just going to plot this. Oh, that bimbo in the bodysuit. I know what you're talking about. She's very pretty. Is a copy of a creature you control. No blocks. Okay. Alright, so we got that. Actually just gonna play this. See if we can hit a land. Perfect. Land? We're gonna plot this and kill their Spring Splasher. And then we're just gonna hit them. And I think next turn I want to play at knife point. Ooh, especially after that comes out. Okay. What does this do? Copy of a creature you control, except it's a shapeshifter. Alright, so they're probably going to make another copy of that. Oh god. No, don't generalize just based on her appearance as an attractive woman who gives me a boner. What? Copy of a creature you control, except it's a... What? Sure. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I could play the Coyote, and then after... move to combat, attack with everything, and then after combat... play the Prickly Pear, and I think we do that here. Gets +1 and +0 and haste until end of turn. Oh yeah, let's just do... No, let's not do that yet. Cunning Coyote. Whoops. Game's like, what's taking you so long, baby? Next, I'll attack. Okay. That already did its job. I'm gonna play this. As long as it's your turn. Alright, so then we're gonna play the Prickly Pear. And have 2 more creatures on the board. This has Secret Reach, so I don't think that they attack with their Geyser Drake unless they have a trick. Proof of the boner. Proof of the boner! Really? That's a bit much there, sir. I think they give that Minache, right? Yeah. That's a bit much there, I feel. But what are you gonna do, right? I'm gonna double block that, I don't care. Land? I'm gonna play at knife point. And then we're going to attack with this. Sure. Dong. Resolve. Alright. And then we're going to... end turn here. Oh my god. Mourner Surprise, okay. So they're gonna get What's-Her-Face back. That's not too much of an issue here. They do get another Wiener. Okay. Yep, make that big boy. It's a big boy. Yep, it's a 3/3. Alright, my turn. Okay, so we're gonna play the Raven. Quoth the Raven. Then we're gonna crime here. Okay. No reason to go into combat right now, so no attacks. End turn. I think we can just double block the Rattleback Apothecary. If they want to remove that, I can Corrupted Conviction to draw 2 cards off of it, and I hope that that's the case. Ah, shit. That's real bad, actually. Oh, they can't equip it right now, but when they can, it'll be a problem. So they're trying to kill this. So we're going to do this and draw 2 cards off of it. Sure, they're going to get lifelink on that thing. And I guess I'm just going to block it. Right? Oh. Isn't it target creature you control? Why didn't they... Alright, whatever. Sure. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Tiny Bones? Alright, so let's play this. Let's play this. And then let's play this, but we're dead. Yeah, we're dead, because, what's it called? They just do 4 in the air, so good game. Good game. Ah, we had everything at the end. Yeah, I've heard it's really, really good. I've heard it's really good to the point where people are, like, trying to, pick it apart and find, like, little plot holes, little plot details. Is she? I haven't looked too hard. She voices somebody in a cartoon too. Oh, she voices, I think, Jinx in the Arcane cartoon. Oh, and one going into round 2. I think she voices Jinx in the Arcane cartoon, the blue-haired girl. Oh, you just think that because Mila Kunis is getting old. That's very mean of you, Feels. This is a mulligan. Opponent's going first, so we're on the draw. I have to mulligan this. As much as I'd like to just draw cards off of the Irascible Wolverines, yeah, I have to mulligan that. This enters Surveil 1. I think we can keep this. Yeah, and we put Hollow Marauder on the bottom. Turn 1, we Eroded Canyon. Turn 2, we Pylons? Yep, okay. We're both criming. Turn 2, we Pylons. To Surveil, to dig for a land. And then we could play the Nezumi Linebreaker. Oh, there's a land. Okay, so... Play this. That's a land? Play this. It filtered for that. Next turn, I think I'm going to plot the Wolverine. Plot the Wolverine. Alright. There's that. Actually, wait, hold on. This saddle too? Okay. Let's plot this. No attacks. Okay, so next turn we can play the Wolverine. Let's see. What's in the deck that would be too big to cast next turn? Probably a removal spell. Yep, they're hitting us for 2. These Geyser Drakes are really good. Okay. They're foretelling that. That's pretty good. We're gonna play this, see if we can hit a land. I guess Tiny Bones counts as a creature. Play this. And then hit our opponent. Bonk. And I think we just swing out next turn. Well, not with the Nezumi Linebreaker, if we can help it. And if they play an X2, we just kill it with the Sharpshooter, which I think is where we want to be. We could also just play the Ornery Tumblewag. Ornery Tumblewag. And I do think we just swing out next turn, unless they do something that we can't attack through. Okay. So right now, I'm just going to say that there are certain things that are very concerning here. Alright, War, you have a good night, okay, dude? I'll catch you next time. It's good to see you again, right? Please make sure you're staying hydrated over there, okay? Okay, so I think what we do here is we send in the Wolverine, because there's nothing in the graveyard regardless for Tiny Bones to actually hit, so we're just going to send in the Wolverine. Go get him, Wolverine! And this, if they want to trade, they can trade. You know? Ah, you still have a Lincoln emote. Aww. Take care, dude. Have sweet dreams of, let's see. Cheesecake. Ooh, I like cheesecake. Alright. That took them a while. Since we know that they might have something and they're playing blue-white, I think what I should do is... I don't want to foretell that right now. Let's just make them have it. You got a counter spell? Do you have counter spell? Okay. So the prickly pear gets in. Cool. I also thought about just plotting this one. Are they gonna just like kill one of my non-creatures? That doesn't matter? I hope so. The faster we can get out this Hollow Marauder, I think the better. Mystical Tether. Okay. Sure. That's weird. But alright. I guess. Look at this guy. He's very upset. That's just very weird. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I do wish that that was a kill spell instead of a exile effect, but what are you gonna do? Okay. So we're racing. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Alright. Woo! Okay. I'm gonna send in these two. Actually, I should have sent in the Nizumi Linebreaker as well, but we're gonna send in these two. This is a problem right here, the Matter Weaver. And I do hope that they block the Prickly Pear. That way I can plot this to use the Sharpshooter to do 2 to this thing. And if they have a combat trick, so be it, you know? Damn. Alright, so they have 2 mana open so they can cast a spell. What do I play here? I think this would have been a good pre-combat play, so let's just... Let's plot this. And end my turn in attack mode. Or defense mode, I don't even know anymore. Since they're in blue-white, even though there's not very good counter magic, it could be an issue, right? We are kind of on the defensive here. There's a Duelesto de la Mind, which is a problem. Since they have this, Tiny Bones gets a lot worse. Sure. Guess we block like this. Sure. We're at 3. We might just be dead to this. Because we need 2 flyers. I think I play the Stingerback Terror. There's a thing. Alright, so attack or play with this. Oh, you know, I probably should have played the Raven. No. You know what? We're going to play this. They have counter spell. We can pay the cost actually. And then play this. We don't get to plot it, so yep. Next. No attacks here. I need to be on the defensive. We're at 3, so no attacks. End turn. Alright, feels we'll be here. Woo! Repulse. Okay. Yeah, that's game. Because I can't block all of these. I can block the 4-3 and still take 3 from these two. So yeah, good game. Let's see. I guess this... Well, we didn't really draw the lands that we needed to last game. Because I would have liked to have double spelled at some point. But this deck might not be as good as I'm hoping it is, unfortunately. This is bad. I hope I don't go 0-3. Because that's sad. Oh, going 0-3 is sad. 0-2 going into round 3. I'd like to get a win. Oh god. Maybe this is payback because the last deck was so insane. So absolutely nuts. It was just like, oh yeah, there's like engines where I just draw 3 cards and then also pitch this, but it's a land, so I get to play it for free. And then, you know, stupid shit like that. And that commits a crime, so I hit you again and draw another card with this 1-3 that draws a card every time it taps you in combat. That was a wild deck. Let's see. This seems fine. Tiny Bones, turn 1. Turn 2, we're actually going to play the Raven. Then we're going to Abraded Cliffs turn 3 to crime with the Raven. Sure. I don't really get to attack with Tiny Bones anymore. Highway robbery already. My god. I wonder if they're just flooded. Please attack. No? Alright. Let's see. Actually, we're gonna play this. We're gonna plot that, and then we're just gonna attack with the Raven. One attacker. Gunk. I think this is the first match that we've been on the play as well, so... Opponent didn't do anything there. Alright, Wolverine. Wolverine. And there's a Conduit Pylon. Surveil 1. I would like that card eventually. But we have one in our hand, so I'm gonna put that in the yard for now. I'm gonna play this Tumblewag. Next. We're gonna put a token on the Raven, actually. And then we're gonna attack with the Raven. Nevermore. End turn. Okay. Ornery Tumblewag is not an okay card, by the way. Double the number of... Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay, so we're gonna at knife point here. Then we're gonna commit a crime. Next, I'll attack. Next turn we can Hollow Marauder. And that's also another rogue. This thing has first strike, so yeah. Gonk. Gong, gong. End turn. Pass. My turn. Okay, there's a green source. Do I just play this? Yeah, let's just play this. Force them to discard. Actually, you know what? Let's just attack with everything. Make them have it. Rooftop Assassin. Okay. Sure. Alright. Creatures, target opponent. Kill that. Get him for more. That dies. target opponents. I'm actually going to hold off on that because it targets them. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. This is lethal, right? It's lethal next turn unless they kill that. Okay, so they pitched the big boy. Good game. Hey, that's how we want this to go. I guess we have to be on the play. You do have a higher chance of winning if you're on the play, I have to admit. Alright. 1 and 2 going into round 4. No longer in the super losers bracket, but let's see if we could pull it off and get at least a 3 wins. I like how I don't believe in myself. The mana base is also a little fucky-wucky. Like, maybe I need 1 less forest. Oh god, sure. Play that. We'd like to play the Wolverine. Huh? They're gonna bing us too. Yep. Alright, perfect. There's a line breaker. Just like getting on board. That's all. And I think next turn we're gonna actually... Wolverine? We're gonna plot the Wolverine. Voracious Varmint. Alright, so... You know what? No. I mean, we could just kill that by... Alright, so we're gonna plot this. No attacks. 2/2 vigilance, whatever, right? Next turn, we're gonna sharpshooter kill that by plotting that. Because we have the lands, you know? Opponent's like, there's a lot of non-black... I know! I am well aware. I am well aware that I have non-black lands. Yep, they're gonna hit us. No blocks. It's got vigilance, so... There's your land, okay. Yeah. And there's a 2-drop. Alright, I guess we have to... I don't necessarily need to kill that, right? I don't think I actually care. Just kill that now. No attacks, end turn. This will just be up as a blocker. And if they want to attack into it, I will trade, you know? It replaces itself with a mercenary token, which is cute. Next turn, I think we Irascible Wolverine. Giant Beaver! Wow. Okay. See what we get off of this. At knife point. Sure. And we'll play this. We'll play that. No attacks right now. I will double block the giant beaver. Wow, that's a big boy. Okay. What does this do? 1/1 counter on target creature that saddled it. Okay. That's a problem. I think next turn we Raven and Ornery Brushwag. And I think I just take 4 here. Yeah. It's not important. No blocks. Sure. Okay, cool. Actually, because we drew that land, I think we could do this and Prickly Pear. Next. Put a token on that guy. And do I attack here? No. I'm just hoping to trade. End turn. I'd like to be able to play Raven and then start criming deck. Would love to. Actually, I think we put the Nizumi Linebreaker in front of this thing. If they attack with it. And hope they don't have a trample trick. Visage Bandito. Yep, that's another 6/5. That's pretty bad for us. Blue-green. I don't even know what the blue-green deck is. Plot? Yeah. I guess it's plot. And this could have been plotted. Saddled them both. Okay. On target creature. It's one or the other, right? Okay. Strange. I will trade here. They have 2 7/6s. Alright, so we're gonna play this. We're gonna hold up the corrupt. Oh, we can't. Oh, we only have the one black source. Okay. Put it on that. Attack with that. Bong. And end turn. That's right, because this is a fucking death toucher. Which is not great here. Gonna say that. Yep. Okay. Bloop. And bloop. We're chump blocking here. Bong bong. Because also, like, you just have to understand and recognize that they have, like, combat trick in their hand. It's just like this screams what's it called? It screams scam. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna tap this to give this +1/+0. They have something in their hand. Decisive denial. That's pretty bad. Rest in peace, buddy. Sorry. Play this. Commit a crime. Play this. Discard a land. Uh-oh. Submit one. And next, let's do attack with this. I'm getting a phone call. Hello? Don't know who that was. Alright, so we have Great Train Heist. Creatures you control. 2/+0. +1/+0 and first strike until end of turn. That's pretty good. Actually, we're gonna not use that. End turn. +1/+0 and first strike. Decisive denial. Pretty good. Alright, so Yep. Okay. We have to put this in front of that. And then 1, 2, 3 in front of one of these. Actually, you know what? Put one of them in front of the other. +1/+0 and first strike until end of turn. Auto pay. There we go. For taking my pony pick. I have a pony pick? Oh, this thing, you mean. Alright, so that was a pretty big blowout. I think I like that. I think I like that a lot, actually. They probably didn't expect that to come out of nowhere. We killed 2 of their creatures. It's my favorite deputy. Let's see, are there any more? There's like 2 more. I'd actually rather not draw one, if I can help it. I was thinking about getting a, what's it called, but we're not going to. Let's see. Because of that, I'm actually just going to attack with 1, 2, 3. These have first strike, and this bird can't be blocked because it's a flyer. It's no, it wasn't them. It wasn't them. You think I'm the thing? You mean from the thing? Okay. Oh, they're actually worried about their life total if they're doing that. And you know what? I am not above putting all three of these in front of that. Actually. Key to the vault. What does this do? May exile... Oh, please equip that and do nothing else this turn. Please. Yeah, baby. Alright, so... Please discard. And then I'm committing a crime. So I'm draining you for one. Ah, we draw another card. Oh, that's so good. Alright, so... Gonna make that a 6-3. It's a 6-3. Yep. Okay. We're pulling this off. We're pulling this off, guys. Please put that on that. I will single block it with this one token. I don't give a shit. We have another one of these. I get to target them again. Oh. Yeah. They didn't go to combat. Sure. I get to hit them with this. Target them. We drain them for one. Oh, my board's too wide. I should just swing out here. Okay, play this. Play this. Play this. Give the other thing haste. We're just swinging out here. Look at this. Next. Everything has haste. Everything just go in. YOLO. Leroy Jenkins. You can block whatever you want, baby. Clear shot, sure. Sure. You're definitely taking two of this. Okay. Those are all the first strikers, too. Everything else didn't have fucking first strike. Look at that. So everything else didn't have first strike, right? So this didn't get to hit, this didn't get to hit, and this didn't get to hit. So they would have taken another 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Ah, we got him, baby. Now I gotta pee again. Ah, we got him. That's, you know, this is supposed to be an aggressive deck, so I'm not supposed to be doing that shit. 2 and 2 going into round 5. That is some gnarly art of Nissa. She looks really fucking weird there. All right, what do we got here? Christ, I need a red source. We could play this, but we have too many red cards and we're on the draw. I'm gonna mulligan that. Is this worse? Actually, this is better. This is card advantage, and that's my only removal spell. This will draw me a land. I really do think that Stingerback Terror is actually the worst card in our hand, or Consuming Ashes, but I will keep this. Let's put the Ashes back because we're the furthest away from casting it. Oh god. Tell them never to do that shit again. Alright, so we're dinging them. I'd like to be able to play Silver Deputy turn 2. If I could draw an untapped land, that'd be ideal. But if not, you know. You're moving to Vegas now? Oh. To get what plants crave? Yep, they're hitting us with this. Oh no, Belle, hi everybody. Belle, what are you up to? Hey, welcome aboard everybody. I'm Dick Record, also known as Dick Record. We're in the middle of a Magic the Gathering match. I want that, so, but it's going to get shuffled away. So I'm actually gonna play this. Hi guys. Hi everybody. Yeah, we're gonna take action. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I need to get a black source here, right? Yeah, let's get a black source. Let's get an untapped black source. Submit one. But yeah, welcome aboard everybody. Hey, what's up, Ray Ty? Bell, how was your stream? I'm in the middle of a match, so you're gonna need to give me a second. So no blocks here. Hold on, sorry, no blocks. I have to let them hit me. But yeah, I'm glad to see you people here to watch me beside. I'm kidding. Should I just plot this? No, let's plot this for now. Although this blocks that pretty well. Yeah, let's play this. I'm gonna pitch the negotiation here, actually. I don't really want that right now. There we go. Land is fine. Next. No attacks. End turn. Sorry about that, everybody. So yeah, I needed to like... I needed to just like take my turn there. All right, Belle. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. That's Teddy? I know I'm pretty sure I'm following her. Okay. We'll be here, Belle. Thank you for the raid. I understand needing to raid and run. But yeah, we'll be here. We'll be here. We'll be pooping. What? What's wrong with me? But yeah, take care, Belle. All right, so that's gonna be able to attack next turn. I'm sorry, I all tabbed out. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, they played Tumbleweed Rising. Okay, cool. I'm gonna actually block that with my 2 power creature dog because that needed to die. Ah, this is really bad. Okay, so if I play this, this is a 4/4. Ah, all right. I think I do need to like do that and play this tapped. Ding him. And we might have to chump block one of these things, which is fine. We might have to chump block one of these things. They got that off of this Tumbleweed Rising, which is a very good card, you know? Sometimes it just like spits out a token that's like huge, as long as you have a board presence. We're doing a draft. That's pretty bad for us. We're already pretty far behind. Yep, they create a treasure token. So I'm gonna actually chump block here. Bong, bong, bong. Yep. Okay. That line breaker might be pretty good here. Let's play this. It lets us exile the top card of our library. That seems playable. What can we get back out of there? We'll play it. I'm gonna take the Discerning Peddler here. Yep. Okay, they're gonna kill the Honest Rutstein here. That's fine. We're gonna play the Discerning Peddler. We're gonna pitch the Izumi Link Breaker to draw that. Okay. So we might be okay here, maybe? It's not the most okay-ish. Aggro decks? Okay, so they're attacking. They're just full YOLOing it. If they have a combat trick, I'm fucking dead. Actually, wait, what am I doing? Block that. Block that. If they have any combat trick, I'm just dead. Like, oh, okay. Sure. Ankle Biter. Yep. Voracious Varmint. Okay. So, let's see. I'm super dead. That's just all that there is to it. If I play this, all I have is that and this. Ah, we did everything we could. I can't commit a crime, so I can't gain any life here. I guess I could put a token on there, but they just attack and I'm dead. So, good game. Concede. Oh, have you never seen this 2 colorless 7/7 red dragon? It's not a 7/7. It gets -1/-1 for each card in my hand. There's no reason to play it early. Leave match. There's no reason to play it when you have like 4 cards in your hand, because then it's just a 3/3. Yeah, that's why I didn't play it. You basically play it at the top of your curve, or just later on when your hand is empty. Well, we went 2 and 3, which isn't, well, it is less than I'd like to do, right? with this deck, or with what we were doing specifically. I feel like we did have one of the payoffs. We were borrowing a payoff with Honest Rutstein. It sucked that they were able to kill it at instant speed, but them's the breaks sometimes. My nose. The mana base was actually the biggest problem with this deck, I will say, because we had like 3 or 4 green sources. I probably should have taken out a forest actually and put in like another swamp or mountain, right? And this deck, even though it doesn't look like it, even though it looks like the curve is pretty low, it actually ends up being a little mana hungry. Last match we didn't really draw any removal. I did have to put my Consuming Ashes to the bottom, which didn't feel great, but it felt like Stingerback Terror was going to be better. And then we ended up never playing it. But also in the last match, I only had 1 black source. I guess we also had the Conduit Pylons, which could have did the other, could have played as the other black source. But yeah, we just kind of got overrun by an aggressive start, especially because like they had a Cunning Coyote and they played it in turn 2, and then they hit us, and then turn 2 we could only play a Silver Deputy, which can't even block the Coyote. If this was a 2-1, I think it might be better. No, I guess it's better as a 1-2 simply because the red mercenary tokens are only 1/1s. So this can just like kind of block them indefinitely, not indefinitely, you know. Anyway, that's it. You like word souping your creatures? Oh, we were playing a draft, that's why. If you're watching on the YouTube and you enjoyed that, please like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Link in the description where you catch me streaming video games, leather crafts, and Magic the Gathering content, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, I'm out of here.